What is going on, guys? It's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video. Now today we actually got something very interesting which surprised me, caught me off guard. I didn't upload it to the channel because we already got a bunch of Cheetah gameplay, including a full breakdown. So NetherRealm uploaded to their YouTube channel a official gameplay trailer for Cheetah. Like I mentioned, didn't upload it to the channel because I figured it was pointless. We already got a bunch of stuff, but in that trailer we got some a first look at a new stage, and we got some cool stuff for Deadshot, including a new special move that's probably going to be gear related. So I'll be talking about that in this video. I think it's really cool. But before I do that, I just want to mention, if you guys do enjoy the Injustice videos, make sure you guys leave a like rating. It's always appreciated. So here we go. All right, let's first take a look at Deadshot's new special move, because that's what you guys probably clicked on the video for. All right. So there's only like a probably 5-second clip in which we get to see this, and I watched this trailer twice. I watched it initially on the Injustice YouTube channel, and then I rewatched it to see if there's anything that I missed, which I'm happy I did, because I totally missed a special move that Deadshot does after he uses his rocket launcher. So I'll put it on the screen right now in slow motion. Of course, you guys get to see one of the new special moves for Deadshot, and I'm sure this is going to be gear related. I don't think this is going to be one of the normal special moves that Deadshot has. The same thing that we got with Black Canary in her gameplay reveal. We got to see the Demolition Sonya grenade, which ended up being a gear related move. And I think it's going to be the same thing with Deadshot. So we see here that he tries to shoot the rocket launcher down to the ground, and it actually creates an explosion, but Cheetah jumps over it. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that if the regular version of the rocket launcher does not pop up your opponent, that the meter burn version will, because it looks like this, if it's not an ability, it might even be a replacement to his trait, because this rocket launcher has multiple uses. So the next one up here, that's like the main offensive way to use it, but this next one is really interesting, and I missed it the first time that I watched the Cheetah trailer, and I'll put it on the screen right now. So what happens in this clip, at first I thought it was some sort of interactable that he uses, but the interesting thing is what Deadshot does is he shoots the ground behind him, and it makes him launch into the air, and he flies to the opponent. And when I saw that, I'm like, wow, what the hell is that? That looks really cool. The animation looks sick. He shoots the ground and he goes flying towards his opponent. Of course, Cheetah intercepts him. She meets him air to air, and it ends like the whole sequence. But I think that move looks really cool and could be something very unique that Deadshot could gain from this new move, ability, or trait, whatever it is, because it seems like, as far as a new ability, it would be one-dimensional, right? If this was a new ability, it might be one-dimensional, meaning that it might just be a projectile. But here you see him use the rocket launcher for multiple things, for launching himself and for an offensive purpose. So it's either going to be a new move that has like a lot of utility, or it might be a different trait that he gets, because characters do get different traits or moves that replace that trait. So for example, I use the Black Canary Demolition Sonya grenade again. Whenever you choose the new ability for the Demolition Sonya grenade for Black Canary, it actually replaces her Canary Cry as the trait. So the grenade takes the place of the Canary Cry as a trait, and I'm wondering if that's going to happen with this specific rocket launcher move. But I'm so happy that I went back to check this out, because of course I noticed the first initial offensive sequence where he shoots the rocket launcher to the ground, but that other sequence really caught me off guard, because it's something that could be used in an offensive way. If you knock your opponent down from somewhere around mid-screen, you could use that to launch yourself to create some sort of left to right ambiguous cross-up setup. And oh man, I just love those setups where you don't know whether you block left or right, and just the way the animation looks, I think looks really cool. So that's what we got there with Deadshot. I could go on for days with Deadshot. He looks so fucking cool, and he's one of my most anticipated characters. I really hope he's the second character that we see get broken down in next week's Watchtower. So moving on here, we get to see I believe this is the first look other than the cinematics for the Shattered Alliances. We got our look at the Lex Luthor prison stage where Superman is being held in captivity, and he has, you know, the red sunlight flashing on him so he won't have any of his powers. And, you know, he's tied up right there. I wonder what's going to happen when Superman is actually on the stage. I'm assuming the same thing with Martian Manhunter, where in the Watchtower, he actually disappears if, you know, he's being used, and then he appears when he's not being used. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen if you use Superman. He's not going to be back there, you know, his twin brother or another universe of Superman being back there tied up. He's just probably going to disappear. But I think the stage looks really cool. One thing that I'm not liking too much, to be honest with you guys, we have a lot of dark gray. This one, obviously, there's red sun in the background, so there's red tints, but we're getting a lot of stages that are not bright and colorful, and that kind of makes me sad because, man, I really like the Metropolis stage. The Metropolis stage by far is my favorite stage. Not in the bar, of course, the main Metropolis stage. Because it's so bright and colorful, and I like that in fighting games. I like my eyes being stimulated. You know, it's a good time to play on nice, bright, fun stages, and it seems like a lot of these. I know the Injustice world is pretty dark, but a lot of these stages are, you know, kind of not fun to look at. But we'll see. We've only seen a couple of stages. Who knows when the full game comes out how different they're going to look. But moving on here, we get another look at the Batcave and another stage transition. The other side stage transition. One of the sides is you get shot into the sewage system or the sewers, and you get a look at Killer Croc. And then the other side of the stage transition, you actually get thrown into the subway. So I think that looks pretty cool. And the last stage here that we get a look at again is the Gorilla Grodd's sanctuary stage, or the Gorilla Grodd like village stage, which this one I absolutely love because, like I mentioned, I love bright stages. This one's out in the sunlight and it looks so good with the elephants in the background. Oh, it looks awesome. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Just wanted to share this quick one with you guys, mostly to show you guys some of the Deadshot stuff that we got to see. I'm really excited about, you know, new character moves and just everything about the variety about Injustice 2. With new character abilities comes a bunch of variety, so I can't wait to see more. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.